Terence Crawford has been left absolutely speechless after witnessing Teofimo Lopez's absolutely insane training footage. And what he reportedly said about ShakurStevenson's chances has sent shockwaves through the entire boxing world. The pound-for-pound king didn't just make a casual observation. Sources close to the situation suggest Crawford is genuinely concerned for his close friend and training partner Shakur after seeing the absolutely monstrous shape that Timo is in right now. According to insiders who claim to have heard Crawford's private conversations, the recently retired champion allegedly made some stunning comments about Lopez's current physical condition and training intensity. Reports suggest Crawford said something along the lines of, "This dude is a straight-up beast right now. I'm not going to lie, I've never seen Teo look this scary. Shakur better be ready because this version of Lopez is different from anything we've seen before." The statement has already gained massive attention across social media platforms, with fans flooding comment sections debating whether Crawford is genuinely worried or just hyping up the January 31st mega fight. However, multiple sources suggest that Crawford's concerns are completely legitimate, and the legendary fighter has allegedly been pushing Shakur even harder in training after seeing what Teofimo is bringing.
I think it's a great fight.
Yeah.
I think it's a great fight. You'll really see, because I mean, at the end of it, they're both Olympians. They're both multi-division world champions. Teo is an incredible fighter, and Shakur is an incredible fighter. Shakur has a really high boxing IQ.
But before we dive into the disturbing training footage that has everyone talking, Crawford himself made some very interesting predictions that have added even more drama to this already explosive situation. Just days after sparring footage of Crawford and Shakur working together went viral on social media, Terence allegedly posted with an emphatic prediction about the upcoming showdown. Crawford reportedly wrote on his social media, "I don't know at all, but what I do know is ShakurStevenson beating the heck out of Teofimo Lopez." While the message appeared confident on the surface, sources suggest that people who know Crawford personally detected something slightly different in his tone compared to his usual predictions. One anonymous source allegedly stated, "Bud always backs Shakur publicly because that's his boy, but privately he's been telling people that Teo is looking absolutely crazy in training. He's not taking this lightly at all."
Great defensive fighter, very good offensive fighter. The difference between the two, for me, I think that Teofimo might be a little bit stronger of the two. But, speed can sometimes nullify power.
This response is particularly interesting because Crawford has been training with Shakur throughout the entire camp, giving him first-hand knowledge of Stevenson's preparation and current form. Many believe Crawford is trying to keep Shakur motivated and confident by making bold public statements, but his private concerns about Teofimo's preparation might tell a very different story. The boxing community has been absolutely buzzing ever since training footage of both fighters started circulating online, with experts trying to analyze every detail to predict who has the advantage. Surprisingly, there have allegedly been moments during Shakur's training camp where even Crawford seemed taken aback by the intensity that Teofimo is bringing to his preparation.
It's the only way to win. If he stays outside of boxes, Shakur gonna pick him apart. Shakur's a polished boxer with some of the best speed in the game right now, and he's a defensive-minded fighter, which is very smart. It's hard to hit him. He makes you gamble to hit him, and he's gonna be a tough one to deal with. But if Teofimo is willing to gamble to beat him, then Teofimo can definitely make it a really good fight.
According to sources who claim to have witnessed training sessions, Terence Crawford allegedly showed Shakur some recent footage of Teofimo working out and made some concerning observations. One insider who requested anonymity reportedly shared Crawford pulled Shakur aside and basically said, "Look at this man's hand speed. Look at his power. Look at his movement." He wasn't trying to scare him, but he definitely wanted Shakur to understand that this isn't the same Timo from previous fights. These alleged conversations have taken on major significance now that we're just weeks away from one of the biggest fights of the year, and fans are wondering if Crawford knows something that the public doesn't. Many boxing analysts believe that Crawford's experience fighting at the highest level gives him a unique ability to assess fighters' conditions and predict potential outcomes based on training footage alone.
And I feel like you one of the last of the dying breed that actually want real challenges.
Yeah, I'm competitive, bro, so it's like I want to be the best. So when I see certain guys out there, and I seen Teo his last fight, I was there front row, and I'm like, damn, this dude is like, he like a baby Roy, like he like doing things with his hands down, flashy.
Sources suggest there were moments during camp where Crawford allegedly told Shakur's team that they needed to increase the intensity because Teofimo was preparing like his life depended on it. According to people familiar with the situation, there was allegedly a moment where Crawford said to the team, "Y'all don't understand. Teo is coming for blood. This man is training like he's fighting for undisputed at heavyweight. We've got to match that energy, or this could get ugly." This alleged statement has now been analyzed by fans who believe Crawford was genuinely concerned about whether Shakur was taking the threat seriously enough in the early stages of camp. The most shocking part of this entire situation is the specific training footage that allegedly made Crawford reconsider his initial assessment of how this fight might play out.
He a little cuckoo too, like he has like a little mental lapses every once in a while.
So who do you think wins that fight between him and Teofimo Lopez if they fight?
I think Shakur wins. And I don't think it's going to be like a super tough fight either. His IQ will frustrate him.
Don't you think Teo has also good ring IQ and also is slick, fast?
I think so.
According to multiple sources who follow both fighters' social media closely, Teofimo Lopez has been posting absolutely devastating training videos that showcase Bombay's speed and conditioning at levels never seen before. One source close to Crawford's camp reportedly stated, "Bud watched Teo hitting the mitts, and his exact words were, 'That's different. That's not normal.'" He kept rewinding the video and analyzing the combinations. The angles, the explosiveness. You could tell he was impressed and concerned at the same time. These alleged reactions from Crawford have not been independently verified through official statements, but the consistency of reports from multiple sources suggests something significant happened during training camp.
I think it's really that time for him to really take his first loss and, me whoop his ass to the point where either he quits on the stool or I can knock him out. How I see this fight being played out is with me pretty much setting that momentum for the people out there as well. Not really trying to force for it. However, I can't be too technical with Shakur.
However, what makes this situation even more compelling is that Crawford allegedly didn't just watch the footage alone. He reportedly showed it to Shakur and other members of the training team to make sure everyone understood what they're up against. Fans have been absolutely flooding social media with both excitement and concern about these revelations, with emotions running sky high across the boxing community. One fan allegedly tweeted, "If Crawford is genuinely worried about Shakur after seeing Teo's training, then this fight is going to be absolutely insane. Bud knows talent when he sees it, and he's never been wrong before." Another wrote with clear anticipation, "Terence calling Teofimo a beast is the ultimate seal of approval. This man beat Canelo, and he's saying Teo looks scary. January 31st can't come fast enough."
You just said, though, you said that you ready to pull an upset. So you acknowledging that Shakur is the better fighter?
Never. No.
You just said that. You said the upset.
Well, I say the odds are probably has him ahead.
No, yeah, it's just the odds. They got him as the favorite.
Oh,
right
got you.
Yeah, the odds I think is like 3-1 right now.
Okay.
So, that's all.
However, skeptics have been quick to point out that all of this could simply be part of the promotional buildup to generate more interest and pay-per-view buys. One critical fan commented, "This is all just hype and promotion." Of course, Crawford is going to say Teo looks dangerous. It makes Shakur's potential victory look even better. Don't fall for the marketing tactics. This division among fans reflects the complex nature of modern boxing promotion, where genuine concerns and strategic hype often become impossible to distinguish from each other. The timing of Crawford's alleged comments is particularly significant given how close we are to the actual fight date at Madison Square Garden. The fight is scheduled for January 31st, 2026, which means both fighters are deep into their final preparation stages, and any psychological warfare at this point could have a real impact. Many observers find it noteworthy that Crawford would make such strong statements about Teofimo's condition when Shakur still has several weeks of training remaining to reach peak form.
Would Teofimo knock out Shakur? No. Can Teo adjust to the point where he beats Shakur? Yeah. You don't see how? Shakur hates slick and economic boxers. So does Teo. They both hate where each other are. Shakur looks great against volume punchers.
Boxing experts have been analyzing whether Crawford's alleged warnings are genuine tactical concerns or deliberate attempts to light a fire under Shakur to push even harder in the final weeks. Sources close to the situation suggest Crawford has been incredibly hands-on during this entire training camp, spending significantly more time with Shakur than he did for previous fights. One person allegedly connected to the camp stated, "Bud is literally there almost every single day. He's sparring with Shakur, giving advice, watching film, and analyzing everything. This isn't just a casual mentorship. He's fully invested in making sure Shakur wins this fight." The dedication that Crawford has allegedly shown has led many to believe that his concerns about Teofimo are completely genuine rather than promotional tactics.
Give out too much. I don't want to give out too much.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we all know he had problems with people that move around the ring. He wanted people that stand in front of them, and he could pick them apart when you stand right there in front of him. But I plan on doing, I mean, I'm not going to say the game plan, but I plan on doing a little bit of both.
What makes this situation even more fascinating are the specific aspects of Teofimo's training that allegedly caught Crawford's attention and raised red flags. According to sources claiming to have knowledge of Crawford's analysis, the legendary fighter was particularly impressed by 3 specific elements of Lopez's recent training footage. First, the hand speed that Timo is currently displaying allegedly appears noticeably faster than what he showed in his previous fights at 140 pounds. One source familiar with Crawford's thinking allegedly revealed, "Bud kept saying his hands are stupid fast right now." He mentioned that Tio looks like he's fighting at 135 with the speed he's showing, but he's got 140 power behind those punches. Second, the footwork and ring positioning that Lopez demonstrated in training videos allegedly showed significant improvements from his most recent performances against opponents.